Peace, blessings, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Sean Gold, coming back with another spiritual message. Hope everything is well with y'all. Hope you're having a great day. If not, I hope the rest of your day get better. But I got a message, so I'm gonna get straight into it. So, the title for this message is gonna be "You won the battle, now get ready for the war." Your warrior instinct has been activated. You won the battle, now get ready for the war. Your warrior instinct has been activated. So, of course, for those that have been paying attention on the, on the world stage, there's been a lot of beefs. There's been a lot of beefs on wax, different diss tracks. Y'all seen that's what's been going on in hip hop. But I'm not focusing on that. I'm just focusing on the energy of that. So for those that don't know, we in the retrograde. We in the Aries season. So it's a lot of impulsiveness. It's a lot of hostility. It's a lot of anger. It's a lot of just hostile emotions in the air right now with everybody. That's why I brung up the diss tracks and everything that's going on the main stage of hip hop, because that's the energy in the world stage right now. Because if we don't know, especially when we talk about the dimensions, whatever's happening up there. So I don't know if a lot of y'all been tired lately. That's because in the spiritual realm, there's a lot of war going on. There's a lot of fighting going on more than usual. So whatever happens up there happens down here in the physical realm. So that's why you're seeing all this diss tracks and people going back and forth, because we're in the Aries season. Aries is the first zodiac, but it's also war. So this energy has to happen, because like as we know, retrograde, you have to go back or pay attention to slow things down. So there's something from the last retrograde season, which was in, I think it was in Christmas time, around Christmas time, December 25th, 2023. So whatever you ain't do energetically in that retrograde, you're supposed to be doing now. So I'm gonna get into the message because it ties into that. So the song that I was hearing a few days ago was Fresher, Wait a Minute. So I don't know if y'all know that song, but it go wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a goddamn minute, start then I finish. Like, I heard that, I ain't hear that song in mad long, but the message that I got from that was that, and it's not gonna be for everybody, this is gonna be for a few people that I'm channeling this message for. It's been a group of people or obstacle that you've been going up against, and it seemed damn near impossible how you was gonna get it done, or even if you was gonna be able to defeat these people, but somehow you overcame and you defeated these people. That's why I got the channel message from that song about wait a goddamn minute, start and not finish it. I don't wanna curse, but start it and not finish it. From that line, I got that, okay, Aries season, it's wartime. People been poking the bear. People been throwing darts and just messing with you, trying to take away from your peace. And unfortunately, your warrior energy got activated inside, and you had to step onto the battlefield and do what you had to do. So this is what I mean by you won the battle, so get ready for the war. Because these people were taking your kindness for weakness. They were taking you being nice as weakness. And you were being patient with these people. You were just mind your business. You were just doing whatever you needed to do in your own personal things. But for some reason, this particular group or this obstacle that's in your life, it just kept coming onto your path and derailing you from what you was originally supposed to be doing in the bigger plan, this grand scheme of things. So that's very important also to be aware of too, the distractions and everything that's coming on the path. But like I said, these distractions and these things, or these group of people, or this obstacle, whatever it is, whatever applies to your life right now, it had to happen because, like I said, you didn't do something in the last retrograde period. So this period, during the war period, is why the warrior spirit is getting activated in a lot of us, because Aries energy is war. So when there's war, you have to speak up and defend yourself. So you didn't do that in the last retrograde. So this retrograde now, with the Aries energy, this group of people that's been coming up against you, that could be people that's gossiping about you, people that's trying to come at you legally. It could be household issues. It could be many different things where there's a group of people that's coming up against you. It could be friends that you was cool with, and now, they talking crap about you, and now they coming up against you, or they just trying to destroy your name. It's many different things that you could apply to this. It don't even have to be a group of people. It could be obstacle of addiction. It could be different things that you're trying to come out of. Addiction to drinking, addiction to smoking, it could be addiction to sex. It could be different things, but there's an obstacle that's challenging you to overcome right now. So that's what I mean about the Aries energy. So The Aries energy is forcing you to speak up for yourself. It's forcing you to be vocal. It's forcing you to create boundaries. It's forcing you to show people the other side of you as well, because sometimes we always try to keep the peace, and we always try to conceal that side of us, of that anger, of that combativeness, and we don't want to stir the pot, and we don't want to create war. So a lot of times we be passive aggressive with things, and sometimes we let things slide. We let people get away with things, and we let people continually come at us in a way that we should check at the door from the beginning. But like I said, some people don't want to be mean, some people don't want to say anything, some people don't want to cause tension. This energy is forcing us to cause tension, to create a problem. And when I say create a problem, I mean coming back at them with the same energy that they've been throwing at you. So it's forcing you to speak up. It's forcing you to create those boundaries. It's forcing you to get justice. Thank you, God. That's where I want to connect. So it's forcing us right now to bring justice to a lot of karmic situations. So this group of people that you're going up against, that's been going up against you, it's designed for you to have to go through that difficulty of dealing with them. Because a lot of times when we're going up against things, we think it's something that we did, or we think that God wants to punish us, or we come up with all these scenarios, and that's not the case. A lot of times let me say this, we all have a specific mission, right? So sometimes certain people have different energies within them that they are the only ones that could take up certain obstacles. Nobody else could take it but them. So when I say that, I mean that some people is designed with energy where they're going to be able to take down groups of people or an entire organization or entire facility, because they're the ones that has the energy and the ability within themselves to take down and bring justice to this to that whatever organization or facility or whatever foundation that they got to take down. So sometimes you might be that one that gets chosen by God, the universe, and the ancestors to take a specific group down, or to take on a specific challenge, or to take on a specific obstacle. Sometimes it might be by yourself. Sometimes it might be you versus 10, 15 people. And it might look impossible, it might look unfair in the beginning, but that's what I mean, thank you, that the warrior instinct is being activated, the warrior energy is being activated in a lot of us right now, because it's showing you something that you didn't even know was within yourself, which is that warrior spirit to fight, to speak, to create obstacles, create boundaries, to be able to get things done, and to be able to speak against power and be confident as well, and not be fearful. Because that's why a lot of people don't say things as well. They're out of fear, and they don't have the confidence to go against power because they feel like they're not prepared, and they don't feel like they have the right tools, or they don't feel like they have the right finances. It's many things, because when you associate with power, when you think of power, you think about those things, power, connections, finances, those type of things that that contain power. So that might intimidate people from stepping up to the plate of what they're being presented. But this energy is showing you there's nothing to fear, there's nothing to be afraid of, and you don't have to worry about those things or worrying about what you need. You have all that you need within you to bring this group down, to bring this obstacle down, to go against power. You have everything you need. The only thing you need is to step up to the plate. God, the universe, and the ancestors are giving you the backing up, and they're giving you the energy. They're giving you the tools. My bad. They're insects. They're giving you the tools, and they're giving you the proper things that you need to be able to defeat this group and to be able to win this battle. And like I said, this battle may not be for everybody, a group of people. It might be just a battle of your addictions. It might be a battle with drinking. It might be a battle with smoking. It might be a battle with sex. It might be a battle with talking down on yourself. It might be a battle with procrastination. It might be a battle with not believing in yourself. It could be many different things that this thing is pulling at you, and it's been pulling at you for a minute, and it's been trying to throw you off. And this is why the energy right now is to wake us up, and to wake up that warrior energy spirit within us, so we fight for ourselves. So we fight for what we believe in, and so we fight for what we're supposed to be given in this lifetime. And that's our birthright. So this is what I mean by the energy of that. It's bringing that out of everybody. And it's supposed to create, not even create, but it's supposed to show you another side to yourself that you've been denying. Because like I said, a lot of people don't like to bring out that side of them. A lot of people don't like to speak up for themselves. A lot of people don't like to speak against power when they see power doing, when they see others misusing their power against other people, because they're afraid that they don't have enough power to match that. They feel like they're not going to be heard, or they just don't want to be the one that stirs up trouble. And we can't do that anymore, because that's why a lot of people get away with things in the world, because people are afraid to speak up for, afraid to speak up for themselves, afraid to speak up for other people. It's because of that. People, it's not that they don't want to speak up. They're afraid of the backlash. They're afraid of what people are going to say. They're afraid of not having the right tools, or or even feeling like they're not the right person equipped with the right tools to be able to go against that power. And that's what God, the universe, and ancestors is showing all of us right now by putting us in these tough situations, because a lot of people are going through a lot of tough situations right now, but it all deals with battlefield, war, warrior energy, Aries, taking on all of the obstacles and putting the team on your back and saying, F that, I'm not waiting for nobody to come save me. I'm not waiting for nobody to come do this for me. I'm not waiting for nothing. I'm going to go out there and get what I deserve, and I'm going to demand it. I'm not going to ask people. I'm going to tell them. So if it's something that you were supposed to get solved, and the people that were supposed to solve it didn't, you're not going to ask them, or you're going to tell them. If it's some injustice going on, you're not going to ask for justice. You're going to tell them. So this is what I'm saying by that's the energy of why it's making everybody uncomfortable right now, because it's forcing everybody to bring that energy out of themselves. The warrior energy is going to make you create boundaries. It's going to make you learn how to advocate for yourself, and learn how to also bring justice to common situations that maybe people before you didn't get the right justice because they were afraid to speak up for themselves. They didn't get the right proper treatment because they was afraid to speak up for themselves. So you're the person now that's coming to speak up and bring justice for those people and for the people that's coming after you as well. Because that's what I mean by certain people have certain energies that's gifted within them, because they're going to be the one that's going to have to speak and go against power for a whole collective. Sometimes you might be going up against a whole organization, and it's intimidating, and it's very intimidating because it's a big responsibility. But with that responsibility comes a lot of rewards. And it's not about doing things for the rewards or the blessings. It's about being rewarded spiritually ranked, meaning that in a spiritual realm you're going to be highly respected, and as above, so below. So as your ranking and your respect continues to grow up there, the more that you continue to fight and bring justice, not only for yourself but for the people and what God, the universe, and the ancestors need you to do, your rank continues to go up down here on the physical realm as well. So just remember that right now, this retrograde, just breathe, relax, take it slow, be patient with yourself, because Aries energy is impulsive. It can be impulsive. It can be very snappy without thinking if it doesn't get what it wants right away. So this is what I'm saying about, it's also about being aware, practicing your patience, but also knowing when to bring out that warrior energy when it's time to go to war on the battlefield. So you have to have that balance and not be afraid to let that energy out, and not be scared to be wondering after, like, damn, did I say that mean? Did I come off wrong? You can't worry about that no more, because right now this is calling us to step up to the plate and honor that energy, because that energy is going to bring justice. It's going to create boundaries, and it's going to bring everything that you've been looking for and everything that's designed for you on your path. But you have to step up to the plate and own that energy. If you keep running from it, everything that you're wanting and everything that's designed for you is going to run away from you too. That's a bar. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors. That's a bar. If you keep running away from your warrior spirit energy, all the blessings and everything that you want and that you think is supposed to come towards you is going to continue to run from you too, if you don't own this energy and you don't step up to the plate. So just remember that. It's Aries season. Take it slow. It's a retrograde. But use this warrior energy spirit right now for those type of things, for being vocal, creating boundaries, and speaking up for yourself, and bringing justice for things that were unjust. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. Keep doing y'all things. Stay goal-oriented. Like I always say, whether we run, whether we jog, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. You can't run, you can't jog, you can't sprint. Only thing we could do is crawl to our destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we got to make it to our destination someday. So peace, blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all always. Keep doing your thing. To the next topic. Peace.